these universities I mentioned, courses are taught in English. They do masters, bachelors, and doctorate. In all these universities I mentioned, you can work in Luxembourg. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Modesta, a Nigerian mommy vlogger living in Luxembourg. In case if you're seeing me for the first time or this is your first time coming across my channel, please do have a seat. You're highly welcome. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you haven't, please subscribe and join the family. You really enjoy it here with us. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you 5 top cheapest English universities in Luxembourg, right? Yes, some of these universities you might have had me share them on my channel, okay, but I'm sharing just the 5 cheapest universities in Luxembourg. And see, Luxembourg, you know where Luxembourg is, in case if you don't know, in case if this is also your first time hearing about Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a European country located in the western part of Europe. So it has Germany, French, and Belgium as its border. These 3 countries. And you know that Luxembourg is also a Schengen country, right? Like I keep saying these things because I know that every day I'm getting new subscribers every day. So if you keep hearing me say these things, please don't be angry. I also know how many people who keep telling me, "Oh, I've not heard of Luxembourg until I came across your channel." So I have realized that I get new subscribers every day who come to my channel because of the travel content I share and all of that. That is why I keep, ringing it down that Luxembourg is a country, is in Europe, is a smaller country, is this. I keep singing it, yes. Anyways, today I want to share with you 5 top cheapest English universities in Luxembourg. You will also agree with me that in the previous videos I've shared, you will know that it's always a big challenge. There are a lot of international students who wants to migrate to Luxembourg but don't know how to go about it because that the language is a barrier or anything. Language is a big barrier, in fact, for international students. That I know very well. So in this particular video, I just want to share English universities in Luxembourg, and not just English universities, but top 5 cheapest universities in Luxembourg. And comparing these universities, I'm going to compare them with the standard of UK universities. Recently, a lot of Africans are migrating to the UK because you have to come with your dependent, not minding the outrageous fees they are paying in the UK. And you stay in the UK after 2 years, you can stay back, you get a job, and all of that, and all of that. But have you thought of the taxes they pay in the UK? Let me also mention to you that Luxembourg is one of the lowest tax paying countries in the world. That is why you get to see a lot of international companies migrating their companies to Luxembourg or to have their headquarters in Luxembourg. So the lifestyle in Luxembourg is relatively affordable. It might be expensive to you who do not live in Luxembourg, but to us who live in Luxembourg, I mean, we are living, we are surviving, and here we are. It is relatively affordable. It might not be compared to Belgium, France, and Germany because these other countries are cheaper. But I also want to bring in that a lot of people, Luxembourg has over 2,000 border workers who live in Belgium, France, and Germany, and they work in Luxembourg. 200,000 people who do not live in Luxembourg work in Luxembourg. This is to say that if you're a student in Luxembourg, you can find a job in Luxembourg as a student. When you compare the outrageous school fees, UK pays £16,000, £20,000, £18,000. And I said to myself, if people can afford to migrate to the UK to pay £16,000, £18,000, I mean, people can also afford to come to Luxembourg. And these prices are not even up to that amount. You are paying to go to the UK. So you know what? I'm bringing this to the table. I'm serving you guys a delicious, yummy educational standard. Luxembourg has one of the best education in the world. It's in Europe with international and conducive learning environment. When you come to schools in Luxembourg, I've been to school in Luxembourg, so I know what I'm saying. Even to language education, I know how we have to sit on our separate chairs and all. So it has that international standard when you talk about international standard, and it's very accommodating for international students. So if you want to migrate to the UK, and you know that recently UK has banned a lot of Africans, putting restrictions and all of that. So right now, I would honestly tell you that if you have intentions of going to the UK from 2024, 2025, I will ask you to reconsider. I mean, there are a lot of European countries that still accept international students. Reconsider, go to European countries where you would have to work after school. You can also migrate to another international country if you do not like the country you studied in. Sharing with you five top cheapest English universities. This is no longer a barrier. If you cannot speak German, you cannot speak French, you cannot speak Luxembourgish, and you can afford to pay to go to the UK, you don't have any problem. Just start coming, pack your load and start coming to Luxembourg, because Luxembourg will really, really welcome you, and you will get more for what you have paid. So if you're ready for all this, let's just dive into this video. So the number one on my list is Brookings Business Institute University of Applied Sciences. In this university, they do bachelor's and they do master's. They also do MBA, Masters in Business Administration. So this university accommodates international students. You do not have problem with accommodation. They give you accommodation in this university. This is not an anyhow kind of university. It is a university that, can I afford it? If you can afford UK, okay, this is the kind of university you need. They have international standards. People go there, they learn, they enjoy the environment. Everything is up to standard. It's international standard. I won't be going into very, very deep details about the schools because I already have shared one or two deep, detailed information about the schools in my channel. Some of them, not all of them. So in this business, the language of instruction is in English. All the courses taught in this university are taught in English. For you to apply to this university or to this institute, you must be sure that you can speak and write and read in English fluently, at least at B2 level. This university gives you accommodation. I also mentioned that. In this university, the tuition fee ranges from 12,950 euros to 13,950 euros. So if you can afford UK, you can afford Brookings Business Institute of University of Applied Sciences. Now, the number two on my list is Miami University, which is also known as MUDEC. Miami University is a branch university of, you know that Miami is in America, of the Miami University in America. They have their main campus in America. I have shared content about this people on my channel. I think a deep content about Miami University here in Luxembourg on my channel. So if you want deep or more rooted information about Miami University, just go down my channel, check out the videos I did about Miami University. I think I shared deep content in this particular university. So this Miami University is a branch university from the Miami states in America. It is a branch, yeah, here in Luxembourg. And you know that when you graduate from here, your certificate is coming from America. I do not know how to explain that. But for example, if you live in Nigeria and you schooled in UNN and you have some affiliate, there are affiliate schools, right? But this is not like an affiliate school. I don't think this is like an affiliate school. I feel this is also a branch or a branch campus. I feel this is another campus opened in Luxembourg, and their main campus is in America. That is how I'm seeing it. And this university, their language of instruction in this university is English. Everything is taught in English, and they give you accommodation also in this university. So in this university, you must travel with your fellow students. Like from time to time, they go to maybe take a 5 day trip to Netherlands, Germany, Belgium. So on all these trips, you must take the trip together with your classmates because it is part of your learning. It is part of your learning. And here you pay feeding fee, you pay accommodation fee, you pay your semester dues. I mean, everything that you have to pay, everything per year. All the universities are mentioning to you, all their fees are per year. And everything you have to pay should be between 12,500 euros to 13,000 euros in Miami University. This Miami University also gives two scholarships. They give Luxembourg Alumni Scholarship and Luxembourg Exchange Scholarship. So you see, the application fee for this university is 50 euros. They take application fee. For you to apply to this university, it has to be 50 euros. You have to pay 50 euros. And they take seasonal courses. What I mean by seasonal courses, or yeah, seasonal application. What I mean by seasonal application, like every season, you can come in the winter, you can come in the summer, you can come in autumn, you can come in spring. The 4 seasons in the year they take applications, or would I say all round applications, intake. I don't know how you say it, but I know that every season you can come into this university. There is no stipulated time, just when you apply and an admission is offered to you, you can join the summer classes, you can join the winter classes, as the case may be. And that is for Miami University. The next on my list is European Business School of Luxembourg. So in EBU, or European Business School of Luxembourg, they offer bachelor's courses, master's courses, and doctorate courses. This university is a research university, and I think they also do MBA, masters in business, and they also do MBA. So it's a research university, and yes, the school fees, or the tuition fee in this university is about 10,950 euros to 13,500 euros, depending on the course you're going for a year. All these tuition fees are paid yearly here in Luxembourg. So it depends on what you want. Like I said, they do MBAs, they do doctorate, they do masters, and they do bachelors. So it depends on the one that you want to go for. So I think I will also be leaving the link of all these universities in the description box. So do well to check them out and see if you have interest in any of them and start planning or applying. All right. So the next on my list, the number 4 on my list is Lunex University. If you know very well, I think I've shared content about Lunex University not once, not twice, or at most 2 times on my channel. Lunex University is an English or a private owned university here in Luxembourg. The language of instruction in this university is English. So English also, all the universities I'm mentioning here teach in English, and you must know how to speak English, write, read at least B2 level. So in Lunex University is a university for sport. It's a sports university. Lunex University also offers scholarship. So if you want to do sports, physiotherapy, courses in physiotherapy, sports, and all of that, Lunex University is the best for you. They also offer undergraduate courses and just masters, bachelor's and master's courses. And in this university, they also have an online programs that if you want to come to Lunex University, you don't have the money to come over and start in the first year, you can do the first year in your home country and in an online classroom. Then after that, you can now come here in your second year to do the physical classroom and then your graduation. And that is it for Lunex University. The tuition fee for this university is 9,000 euros per year. 9,000 euros per year. This university, they do not take application fee. Application is free in Lunex University. Just apply, get your admission, but they don't give accommodation. I think you will need to look for accommodation within the south of the country because the university is located in the south of the country. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are getting there. And the last on my list, the number 5th university on my list that speaks English. You might be surprised. Luxembourg University. If you guessed right, let me know in the comment section, please. If you guessed right, let me know in the comment section and let me know what you think about all these universities I'm mentioning. Ask your questions. I want to know. Just engage in this video, please. So Luxembourg University is a government-owned university and the cheapest amongst all of them. All the 5 universities I mentioned so far, Luxembourg University is the cheapest. So in Luxembourg University, first of all, application is not free. You must pay a token of 50 euros for your application. You can make three different types of application at once. So if the application portal is open now, you can apply to the three different courses. But you must make sure that the courses you're applying to, you have related background, or you have a little background in it, or something related in that course you're applying to. And now the Luxembourg is tuition free. The only amount or the only fee you need to pay is 200 euros per semester. And courses in this university ranges even from 200 to 5,000 to 24,000 euros, depending on the course you're going for. There are special courses. Let me use the word special courses. So those courses you pay more to, get into that area. But if it is courses that are just like university, I don't know how to say, maybe just university, under the university and all of that, you pay only 200 euros per semester. And then the university do not give accommodation as well. You also need to look for accommodation elsewhere, because how do you want the university to give you accommodation with just 200 euros that you are paying every semester? It's not possible now. And let me just say a general thing here. All these universities I mentioned, courses are taught in English. They do masters, bachelors, and doctorate for Luxembourg University. But some of the universities I mentioned do not offer doctorate degree programs, like BBI, Brooklyn Business Institute. I think they just do bachelors and masters. Same as Mudek. Mudek is bachelors and masters as well. Again, Lunette University is bachelors and masters. So University of Luxembourg and European Business School of Luxembourg do bachelor's, master's, and doctorate. I hope you enjoyed this video. But before I leave you to, ask me your questions and, write your comments in the comment section, I want to remind you that these schools, or these top 5 schools I mentioned, are relatively affordable compared to UK schools, because that is my yardstick. That is what I'm using to measure these things. They are something that you can afford. Because if a lot of people can afford to go to the UK, then you can afford to come to Luxembourg to school in these schools. So they're relatively affordable. The tuition fees in this school are relatively affordable. They teach in English. Some of these schools I mentioned give you accommodation. Some you just have to get accommodation yourself, or get a shared apartment where you meet other, colleagues, students, fellow students sharing one apartment. It's common abroad. So if we even do it in Nigeria, or we even do it in Africa. Let me not just. So it's something that is not new. You just get a shared apartment, you pay, and you stay with other students and all of that. Another good thing about it is that you get to work in all these universities I mentioned. You can work in Luxembourg, and after studying in Luxembourg, you can live here. You can, stay back, get a job, a good paying job. If you do not want, you can also go back to your country. It's just as good as that. And that is just basically just that for this video. I thought to share with you top 5 cheapest English universities in Luxembourg. And I feel I delivered. Please let me know in the comment section, did I deliver? Let me just know, at least going out of my way, researching about these universities, giving you their tuition prices and all of that. I might not have said deep rooted information about these universities, but I'll be leaving their links in the description box so you can go ahead to check them out. And if you enjoyed this video, like I always say, leave a comment for me in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, share this video, and until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Bye. See you again.